My name's Daniel R. Mitchell and I paint urban landscapes. I would describe my work as a contemporary take on Impressionist painting based on everyday life in the city. It's inspired by the people who I meet in the places I go, and it could be my walk to work, it could be going into town to go meet somebody, but it's all about that interaction with the built environment, people in spaces. I begin a cityscape through taking a collection of reference images, and it's not based on just one particular image. I use multiple images to create, I suppose, a montage of imagery that might form a final composition. Colour starts to come into it. I start to focus on the dark areas of a painting and the light, purely just looking at forms within that composition as abstract forms. And I don't particularly look at things like cars, look at that as a car or look at that as a building. I look at it purely in its simple geometry, looking down a particular street. I just start making marks on the canvas and looking at it as a rhythmic composition. It's very much an evolving process, and every painting is a lesson. I use the canvas as a place to mix my paint. I don't often mix off canvas. I just kind of go with the flow, and whatever works, works really. My work's been really well received, and I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm overwhelmed by it and the support that people have had with my work, and considering I've only been painting for about 3.5 years, and that's absolutely from scratch. And it was inspired by a trip to New York. Friends of mine who painted at the time kind of said, "Oh, why don't you try out painting?" and things like that, and it just led from there really. I think people find a connection with a cityscape. Maybe they have a story associated with that particular place, or they might see an image of a painting in Humber Street and think, "Oh yeah, it was great, down Humber Street, went to Fruit, went to this gig and we did this, we did that." And I think people, when they look at a cityscape, they have an more or less instant connection with it.